Hello guys! Welcome back. Pang anong episode yun? Pang-anim ko na yata to. Pang-anim na part na to. Welcome back to Doki Doki. And ano bang nangyari nakaraan? Nakalimutan ko na. Sisipot na tuloy ako. Okay, load game. Okay, welcome back again to Doki Doki. At ang nangyari, nag-recite sila. Ayun, naalala ko na, nag-recite sila. I'll go next. Oh, wow! You were fired up all of a sudden. Nakalimutan ko na naman yung mga bosses nila. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called Yuri, and she glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! Let's go! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Wow! Anong klaseng title yan? But a moment ago, she was practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. Small her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce I can't read and a confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with a perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Ang bilis naman. Everyone is stunned. Siyempre, Yuri yun eh. Yuri snacks back into reality and grants around her as if bewildered even herself. Ayun na. Bumalik sa dati niyang sarili. Para siyang na-awaken for a moment. Roar! Tapos ayun, nagawag sa sarili niya. It's up to me to save this situation. Bakit? Oh yeah, walang palakpak. Woo! Let's go, Yuri! It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, we hold the poem to her chest and rush back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. But Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ano nakakatawa? Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Naalala ko dati nung elementary ako, pag nagkakabisa ako, tapos may parang may activity na kailangan mag-recite sa harap. Like ko na lang sinasabi ko sa sarili ko, isipin mo sila bilang isang patatas. O kaya isipin mo sila bilang carrots. Huwag mo silang isipin na tao, isipin mo sila carrots para hindi ako mailang or makalimutan ko yung ewan ko kung tinulungan ako ng mindset na yon or ng style na yon or ng trick na yon. Pero ewan ko, nakarating ako ng college and that's fine. It's your poem, so it'll come out of the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheeky like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. Yay, Natsuki time! Let's go, Natsuki! I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other problems wouldn't work quite as much as well, that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, then I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hehehe. Then next time, I'm going to pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Hmm. Don't make me go before Shano. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well. Shano lowers everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oo, grabe naman ang self-confidence mo, napakababa. At ang pagdududa mo sa sarili mo, huwag ganun. Okay, ako naman daw. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go for what I wrote today. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in writing. That's something that improves over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Anong tawag sa poem mo? Why are you all looking at me? Malamang titingnan ka nila kasi nagpe-perform ka, you dumb. Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little hindi ko mabasa, skip. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and works surprisingly well even spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least want to feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way less easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be even other way around for me. Well, that's just how it's so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much time to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Yay! Clap clap! Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea for what it's like to know. Now, mali ako nabasa na naman. Make sure you pick a poem and get through practices before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlet, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ano ba meron sa gesture na yan? Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. Mukhang magpapahinga na sila. I stand up. There, there's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. So kay Monica ka baka may gusto ka kasi gusto mo siyang impress. Ready to go, Sayori? Ako pa lang nagsasalita. Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed Nainggit sila. Nainggit kayo, guys. I'll go home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things happened already changed. But today, Sayori's a little quieter than the usual way home. Oh, bakit siya quiet? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbled with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of me putting on the spot here. No, Bakit pinapapili ako? Sinusubukan ako ng larong to eh. Pinapapili nila ako kung sino ang pipiliin ko sa mga apat na yun. I would go with you, Sayori. Sayori all the way. Let's go. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. Sayori, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing to Sayori to care about too much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Poem time? Let's go, poem time! Lollipop. No, ayoko sa'yo. Joy. Smile. Pare-pareho lang naman to eh. Flying. Ano lang siya. Ano ba yun? Rarambo lang. Sing. Shiny. Mali. Happiness. Let's go. Papa. Awesome. Massacre. Para naman tumalon siya. Death. Uy! Death sa kanya. Akala ko kay Yuri yun. Tears. Eternity. Mouse. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Shame. Charm. Pout. Mali. Peaceful. Last one is pure. No, no, no. Ay, ito pa pala. Pink. Ala, parang dumami yata yung kay ano. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. No worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club won't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Oo nga. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of the school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Fried squid? Calamares ba? Calamares ba yun dito? Pilipinas. Ewan ko, hindi yata calamares eh. Oh no, hindi kasi ako nakakain ng ganun masyado. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, all of people? Eh, I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, all of people? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. Ano daw? Mon Ika? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Ehehe! Nasaan na si Sayori? Excuse me? Oo nga, nasa si Sayori. Ayun, medyo late siya. Hey, Sayori. I have wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Hey, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. What? Is everything alright? Of course. Why would it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows a big smile. Oh no. You don't have to put up a big smile, okay? Pwede mo naman sabihin sa akin kung malungkot ka eh. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Oh no. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly in there. Shano, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Oo nga. Ano bang ginawa mo? Magkasama kayo, di ba? Sabi niya. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Malungkot ba siya? Ano mangyayari sa kanya? Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really been like this. She's always talking to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. Well, you're the president, so dapat may paki ka sa members mo. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Banong ako? Oo nga. I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Ang sabi niya, gusto ka niya. Yun. It's not any different now than it's always been. Ehehe! Ano nakakatawa? Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she's when she's around you? Ooh. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget what I said. I try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Okay. But I already know that I won't be able to forget the words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk while around when Sarah is sitting. I watch her kneel down slowly and gently talk to her, but she keeps giving words so I can't hear it from here. Ay, di ko nabasa yung kabila. I know Sayori told me to worry about it and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Uh-huh. Sharing poem time na ba? Okay, everyone. After some time, why don't we share our poems now? Okay. Hmm. Should we go for Sayori first? Maya ka na, Sayori. Monica, tingnan natin kung anong tip mo for today. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ano yun? How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and your poem have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then, again, you've been spending a lot of free time together lately, haven't you? Huh, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't seen as much as her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see, I see. That reminds me. But how's yours a little bit off today? Oh, ayan na. Pag-usapan na natin. Sige. Yeah. Anong sabi niya sa'yo? Well, Shama, you haven't been flirting with her, haven't you? Flirting? Well, maybe. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye out on her. Sayori has been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have been happened all of a sudden? Oo nga, ba't siya lumungkot bigla? This isn't really the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll just share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that is all that remains, that last dim star glimmering in the twilight, twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking, but I can't speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat and I pick up the gust of wind. Okay. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Now, not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kinda on my mind, so that's why I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Yes. I mean, lagi tayo naghahanap ng answers in our life. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in these clubs prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we won't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Let's go. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you really put so much into. But you can find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling what your writing is good or okay or bad, they just want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Tama naman. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Bye, Monica. Well, we have three left pa. Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori. And I think hanggang dito na lang ako because I can't go on more. I think mas next episode, malalaman natin kung bakit malungkot si Sayori, you know? Siguro pag nabasa natin yung poem niya, eh magkakaroon tayo ng konting insight kung bakit siya biglang nalungkot today. Like yesterday, sobrang saya niya, pero ngayon, hindi na. What happened? Diba? So, that's it for today. Sana mag-stick pa kayo for next episode or the next. And I hope nag-enjoy kayo in this playthrough. At sorry kung boring man at puro basa lang ang pinaggagawa ko at hindi ito ang typical game na nakikita nyo. Well, yun lang. Thank you for watching. Sana nag-enjoy kayo. And bye-bye!